I am the Shade, and welcome to the Shadows. Welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play. This is episode number 14, and I'm just finishing placing the my lighting system. Um, I imagine it might be a little different from some of the kinds you've seen. I don't know if maybe it's more popular than I realize. I've never seen anyone else use it besides me, but it's my favorite way to do it. I hate seeing torches everywhere. I think it's just so ugly. And with this, I get to hide them a little better. I know some people like to use street lights. I've seen that used before. And while it's a very nice way of doing it, the only... Whoa. Want to share the armor? Come a little closer. There we go. You got a good punch to you. Is that your armor doing that, or is that your own? Oh, and all you're going to give me is a little bit of rotten meat. Okay. Sorry I got distracted. I've seen people use the streetlights to light their place to try to better hide their torches, and I did really like that style. The only problem is you have to have so many, and that in and of itself starts to get ugly after a while too, in my opinion. So I really like this method. I could have actually put all of these just one block further away from each other so they didn't have to be quite so many of them. But the problem with that is then these things would have been spaced an even number apart. And while I don't know for your builds, for anything I build, having things an odd number apart is usually the best bet for me. I try to play the game always keeping the number 3 in mind. Because usually if you build based on 3s, you're in better shape. What are you talking about? That's not even 3 there. Okay, rephrase. If you build keeping odd numbers in mind, I usually have better luck with that. I was going to say, one more part would have made it 6, which actually... No, that would have made it 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it would have made it 6. And then you would have had an even number, and all your builds would be a mess. I so love the colored glass. I remember doing this with just regular glass, and it worked, and it didn't look bad. But this way it's just so much nicer. It's so much more discreet. Ooh, bones. Definitely need those. Alright. I'm gonna need so much more glass. Don't have very many torches, so waste not, want not. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do the interiors with the green tube because it's just gonna be easier that way. I'll go ahead and run over there and burn up a few more cactuses to get some more green dye. And try to finish doing that. Okay. Let's go ahead and get another, we'll do 16. Just because I know I'll need it eventually. Gather up what glass I've got. 2 pieces of coal. Start on that. 2 pieces of sand. Start the next batch. And I'm gonna wait just a minute because I need the green before I can keep going. Don't need the gravel. Don't need that at the moment. Don't need that at the moment. Okay. Diamond horse armor. I get the feeling that was an extremely lucky find. I've never really messed with the horses, but diamond anything is always great. Oh, I did find some iron chest armor, didn't I? Cool. Pieces for another stack of 24. 24. Another stack of 64. Sorry about that. There we go. Now let's get back over here. Those in place, cacti in the center. There we go. Now, it really doesn't matter what color glass you use. I just like this because it kind of matches what's around it, and I'll most likely end up breaking and changing it several times based on when I change what's around it. Like on the inside of the houses, I'm going to start it green because that's what's in there, and then eventually, once I give them a proper floor, I'll upgrade the color to whatever I decide to make the floors. You really can't, there's a few things you can't use to do this that you would think you could. You can't use tree leaves for it because they have a tendency to block light, which means you'd need them even closer than I already have them. And I mean, as close as these are about, if I had to bring them any closer, I wouldn't use this method. I mean, just this close is kind of a pain. And if I wasn't so fond of doing it this way, I would have moved on to another method a long time ago, but like I said, this is my preferred method. Just go ahead and recollect that because I kind of screwed that up. There we go. Dang it. Like that. Middle one. There. Don't know what's wrong with me right now. Okay, at least I got it back. So now I don't have to go back down there. Alright. Break, break, break. Torch. Glass. you know, eventually I'm gonna try other types of lighting right here till I get one that I really like, but the torches work fine for early game. And I really can't wait to show you guys the other reason I do it this way, because it really is a twofold reason. One, I like the effect on top better. Gives you just an overall better, in my opinion, not to see torches every couple of feet in every direction. Now mind you, obviously there's a pretty severe color difference between the colored glass. You know, actually I bet I could make a texture pack that made it look just like it. I didn't think about that. That would be kinda cool. I'll consider it for a later season. There's a lot of mods and stuff like that I'm considering doing for later seasons once I get some nice areas built up. But for now, everything's staying nice and vanilla until it starts getting unbearably boring, and then we'll see about spicing it up. For now, I'm actually having a blast doing this. Ooh, iron. Can't ignore that. And again, digging straight down, never smart. Just saying. It's always a good way to end up dead. Just because I have a bad habit of doing it doesn't make it smart. Things say, don't tell me that's more iron. Take longer to get the lights down, but it'll be worth it for all that iron. Okay. That means I just have the houses left. Now before you guys watch any more of the videos, if anyone has any guesses as to why I'm lighting exactly like this, leave them in the comments. I'm curious if anyone guesses it right without looking ahead to actually know. Because I have a very specific reason for lighting exactly this way. And whether or not you'll be able to guess it will probably be based on whether or not you've ever seen anyone do this before. Because I know I haven't. But I don't watch a lot of YouTube on Minecraft anyway. Let's see, there's that one done. I would normally make sure to close the doors back to prevent any monsters from getting in there, but there are no monsters in this area, so I don't have to worry about it. Closest thing would be spiders, and spiders, if I remember correctly, are 2 blocks wide and can't fit through doors. Oh my god, baby zombies. And he's got an iron shovel. Come here, you. And he took it with him. You jerk. was I? You gotta be careful because of baby zombies. They can actually go through a 1 block high space, which is usually not the case for most other mobs, so they can actually be a little dangerous. And they're fast! I mean, those things are like really fast. Unless you have them cornered like I did, they can be quite tricky to kill. Let's put the torch in the corner. There we go. You get out of the way. Out the way, out the way. Alright, so that should be the first block of houses done. Okay. 4 per house, 4 houses per thing, so it'll take 16 to do each area, which is not that bad. I'll need a few more, but I can get those easily once the sun rises. I will go ahead and grab another shovel. Go ahead and make it 2 since I can only make sticks in that quantity. How many villagers are inside this house? A few. Let's not mess with this one. Or that one. Let's move on over to this side. Yeah, there we go. I would really prefer not to trap any villagers in these holes because it'll be impossible, I think, to get them out. Well, no, not impossible. It would be a pain, though. And I'd rather not have to deal with that. I mean, yeah, with a little work, I could get them out of the hole. Chances are I'd hit them in the process. Chances are a big old golem out there would try to put the smackdown on me for doing it. That's fine. Alright. It's 2 down. These 2 to go. Once daytime hits, they should all come out of the houses. So then I can go over there and fix that block. That set of houses. If I'm lucky, they'll all be over there. And that'll just be the one area I have to go to once I can get back over to my furnace. Furnace is the word in this game. I keep trying to call it a forge. I will get my terminology right, I promise. Okay. That's the area that's got so many people in it. you'd like to move. Fine. Hey, they did go ahead and breed. Cool. They bred a little blacksmith. Come on, dude. Get out of the hole. Come on, guys, it's daytime. Get out of the houses. Especially the city over here. Thank you. Okay, that's most of them. I've just got that one last group of houses to do, and then... Click. Gotta do something about my mouse. It just doesn't react all that well. That's a kid. No, I'm starting to run out of food. That's gonna be an issue soon. But I think I have enough wheat and enough food from these farms that were nearby that it shouldn't be too much of a big deal. Shouldn't have done that to all the glass. I only needed 16. Let's see. There it is. Let's move that up so I don't accidentally use it. Finally, almost done. Okay, let's see that. Is that one? Done. This goes over. Not that way. Come on. There we go. Man, that stupid audio blip thing happened again. Thing seems so random. I mean, I've made it happen a lot less often than it was happening, but oh well. As long as I can keep it to a minimum of one time across every several videos, I guess that's a lot better than what it was. Let's see, and I think that's all of them. So that's all the appropriate torches buried. I like that much better. And like I said, it's not perfect, but to me it's a lot better. Okay. Now for the fun. Need my bucket. Gonna unload most of this stuff. Actually, I'm gonna keep you and the glass. Don't need you. Definitely won't need the dirt, not for a while. We'll go ahead and take the sticks though. Make some more torches. And let's get going. Alright. Now, I guess I will make it out of stone for now. I'm gonna make a little just really small right here. Get out the way. Hit that. Knock you down. Okay. Run right over here, grab a little bit more water. There. Don't have any ladders on me, but I remember bringing a bunch. I didn't think to grab them from over here. That's not a good sound. Alright. Go ahead and break one more down. That one. I want a little bit more water. Gonna apply this to the third. 1, 2. That's the third. Gonna go a little further down. And I need trying to decide which way. Yeah. I guess it ultimately doesn't really matter, but I would. Yeah, I'll do it facing this way. Alright. And that keeps the water. Nice secret entrance to a secret base. No, no, top one doesn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then go 1, 2. Okay. There we go. Can I put a torch right there? Yeah, no. Maybe I will go ahead and go down one more notch. And there. Okay. And this is my secret base. Directly underneath. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. Torch there. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Torch there. 1, 2. Do I have another one? Not on me. So what am I doing? I got plenty of those. There we are. Get back over here. And down we go. One, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I am going to need to go ahead and end this episode. Before I do though, I'm going to show you guys the reason why I do those the way I do them. Why I do these torches the way I do them, reason I buried them, all that. I don't know if you've guessed or not, but directly over my head is that. And while at night time you really can't tell that much of a difference, during the daytime it is all the difference in the world. The down here will actually brighten up like you were above ground, and I really like that. In fact, what time is it? Yeah, see, we're in the dead of night. There it is. I did grab my wool, so I did that backwards. Okay, watch this. This is slick. Okay. Now, that means the sun is starting to rise now. And it'll actually be a lot brighter down here once it does. 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know if you can really tell, I'm not really even sure the sun's fully risen yet. Yeah, it's still kind of over there, but the cool thing is it will go down no matter how far down you go. Like, the sunlight in this game is strong enough to reach down to the very center of the earth. And just gives you more of an outside feel on your underground base, which I kind of really enjoy. 2, 3. Let's see, it's the 5th one, which means I have one last one in this direction. 3, 4. And that should actually be the last one I have in this direction. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, and I'll do that in each direction, and then I'll start hollowing it out, and this will be my underground base. Very nice. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope to see you on my next Let's Play.